everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. We have got Tyler. Hello, Tyler. And Anne, not started yet? Back to you in a bit. Sounds good, Anne. And Tanya, and Patches, and Anne. Oh, yeah, and Anne's back. And Philip, he says, quick dial, but about to go to bed. Long day here. Have a great stream. Sounds good, Philip. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Della. Hi, Mona. South Mississippi here. Very nice, very nice. It's 2:30 a.m. here. I generally just lurk quietly whilst watching. Sounds good, Anne. Hi, Aspie. Hi, Tara. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Okay, so tonight, I put a post. We discussed it on Monday. First of all, we're going to be doing this page from Flourish. If you do not have this page and would like to get it, you can print it out at johannabassfur.com/flourish. And that is where you can find this page. Hi, Samantha. And so what I did is I put a post in the Facebook group asking everybody what kind of mediums they want to see. And my goal, I have 8 of them. My goal is to, hi Patricia, is to get to all of them. And in fact, I've already pre-picked out the colors in the hopes of streamlining this. And ideally, we will color this one, 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 and this one. That's the goal. We have a lot to do in 2 hours. So the mediums that were decided upon are going to be, we have Prismacolors for this one here. Okay, then we're going to use Ergosofts on this middle one. Nice, Sherry. Did you post it on Facebook? I haven't been on there in the last couple of hours. And then, let's see, we're going to do, which one's this one? That's the Polychromos. Oh, I grabbed 2 Polychromos. Haha. We are going to do, let's put these here. Artiza for this one. And then Crandash Luminance for this one. This one is going to be Black Widows. Polychromos are going to be this one. And then Fineliners are going to be this one. And art markers, the EverBlend art markers are going to be this one. Okay, so that is the goal today. But before we get started, I had a couple things I wanted to share. Number one, we got some new stickers in today. Oh, awesome, Sherry. I'll take a look. Got some new stickers in today. These are mini stickers. I'm thinking that I'll give these away like as freebies with orders. I haven't decided exactly what yet, but for anybody that enjoys our running joke about how I like to heat up my tea in the microwave, we have mini stickers of our teacup in a microwave. It's also one of our, as soon as it loads for me, just a second. There we go. It's also that emote right there. So it's a little tiny sticker of our emote because apparently it's an abomination that I heat up my tea in the microwave. If Lozzie's around tonight, I'll show it to her. And then if anybody was curious about the kittens, hi Rhea. They have finally all gone to their new homes. The last of their 3 kittens are in their foster home, and literally like 10 minutes before I started stream, we finally caught Mama Cat, so we can go ahead and get her fixed and get her taken care of as well. So all in all, it ended with very good news for all of the kittens. So that is good. All right, so we have got Artizas, Faber-Castells, Everblends, Ergosoft, Black Widows, Prismacolor, Crandash, and Staedtler Fineliners, okay? So, is there one that you all would like me to start with, or do you want me to just go from the top down? It's kind of up to, let's see, make sure this is in focus. It's kind of just depends on what everybody would like to do. We could just go in order, which could work. Could definitely work. What would everyone like to do here? There we go. Turn that up just a little bit. Okay. I know there's like a 20-second delay, but I can just start and go from the top. So that means that we have got Prismacolors to go with first. Yeah, right, Della? It was a very, very good ending for everybody all around. We weren't sure if the mama was gonna let us catch her because she's pretty wily, but yeah, it was great. Oh, you said just go in order? Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Della. That's weird. That didn't show up. Am I? Yeah, I'm in. Oh. Well, that's because I was in the top chat party. Yay me. Okay. Hi, Allison. Okay, sorry about that, Della. I was in top chat, not live chat. That's my bad. Okay, but it's fixed now. That was my bad. Okay. All right, so let's just go ahead and start with Prismacolor. All right, the colors that I have chosen for Prismacolor are going to be as follows. We did, Sherry. Yeah, we caught the mama. It was like literally 10 minutes. We had the trap out all evening, and it was about 10 minutes before stream, and yeah, we caught the mama. So it was awesome. Very, very awesome. It was a very good turnout because we were looking at having to like lay traps for her over the course of the next week, which I was not looking forward to. Okay, so we have Process Red PC994. Then we have, I think this is Mulberry 995. The problem is I've sharpened these down, so some of these are short, so I only have the code. And then we've got Grass Green 909. And then we've got, I believe this is Spring Green 913. Again, some of the names are gone off. No, I made a mistake. Used the word said instead of say. Sorry for the... Oh, gotcha. You might have someone try and socialize her. The problem, Sherry... Hi, Cheryl. The problem, Sherry, is she has been feral for the last at least 3 years. We speculate that she's about 3 years old, and she is not too happy. So, but here's the thing, is that the patch of trees behind where we live has been her home, as she doesn't stray off from there. So what they're going to do is, it's a catch and release program. So they're going to fix her so she's not making kittens, you know, multiple times a year. But then they're going to re-release her. So she'll still get to do her, you know, normal cat thing. So it's not like just because she's feral, they're going to put her down. Like, that's not the case at all. They're going to fix her, and then they're going to re-release her. And then all of the rest of the kittens, like 3 of them we rehomed ourselves. And then the other 3 are in foster. Okay, so then this one is, well, I can only see the French name, but it's PC903. I want to say, it says Blue Franc, so I think it's True Blue. I think True Blue is what that is. It could be. If we had the resources and the place to kind of rehome that. But unfortunately with COVID, like even the shelters, I had to go through a different rescue, not our standard shelter rescue. And then PC 1101, Denim Blue. Yeah, there's people that feed the ones that have been re-released. Sounds good, Rhea. Yeah, the rescue that I work for, the ones that they've re-released, they come and feed the cats. And then Sky Blue 1086. Not to mention there's enough small wildlife around there to keep her happy for quite a while. And then Spanish Orange PC 1003. I think I have those colors left in my Prisma stubs. I know, right? That's about all I got here. And then we have Cream number 914, and then we're going to use our white. Okay. And I've got my handy pencil extenders here, which I will definitely need to use. Okay, so let's get these sharpened here. I don't use my crank sharpener with the Prismacolors if I can help it, just because they are so much more fragile, and the shorter length on the lead helps them not to break as much. So we're gonna pop this. Let's see, let's unscrew this. And we're gonna pop this in here. There we go. All right, so my son actually helped me pick out the colors for the butterfly, so he'll be happy to see this all colored tomorrow. All right, let's see, we're gonna sharpen this mulberry here. Hi, Robin! With the Ergos. So the one that I have that works well for the Ergos, Sherry, I think I just got this one at Hobby Lobby. It's just a basic, it says Generals something or other. Anyway, I will take something like this, and it doesn't have the twist thing, it has a slide up piece. And this just pops in like so, and the corner of that slides into that slit there, and then this kind of goes up, and then it fits in this. So this one's not a twist one, this one's got a slide ring on it. So there's that. Okay. All right, so actually I'm gonna take out this cream and we're gonna put in this mulberry first. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna start with this. I'm trying to remember what colors I was planning on putting these in. Okay, so we're gonna start with this here. And we are using Mulberry 995 first. Let me make sure I'm getting out of the way here. Mine won't fit, the holders are too small. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So heavier on the inside. Fade out lightly. It's so funny, I don't use my Prismacolors as much anymore, so I have to like retrain my brain a little bit. But yeah, it was just very exciting that everything went down today, so yay! Okay. Then, give this one a sharpen. It's going to be Process Red. Let's see, here we go. Alright, Process Red is 994. We're going to go over that just a bit. Everybody ready for Mermaid this weekend? I've been trying to figure out what colors to use with it, but I just haven't decided yet. So I'm going to color my seashell house with the octopus. What colors, what tools, really? Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and switch this out. And we're going to grab our cream. Nice thing about Prismacolors, I will say, is they are a very creamy pencil, so they blend in well with each other. I'm in live chat and didn't see. Oh yeah, Tanya, she misspoke. She meant to say instead of said, so it turns out I didn't actually miss anything. Okay, and I am pressing harder here. So I'm kind of blending this cream all the way through. Now, one of the things you can do, and this works better in books because of the way the ink lays on it than it does when I print things out. So you can see that these lines are kind of grayed, but I have this paintbrush that I've just kind of sharpened at the end, and I just use it. And like I said, it works better in the coloring books, but I just use it to go over the lines because I'm just sort of scraping off that white that kind of got stuck over it, so it brings that line back out just a little bit. Thanks for that, Shannon, and hello, Shannon. Did I miss you earlier? Or welcome. I did the one where she is sitting on a chest. Oh, for the mermaid picture. Gotcha. I can't wait to show you the Matt Davidson picture. It's in the mermaid folder. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Gotta catch back up with chat there. Okay. All right, so we're using that cream again. I never thought to use cream with this color, but I love it. Oh, I love using, like, ever since I started using the Ergosofts, like, I always end up using yellow as a highlight. Like, I just can't help it now. It's in most of my color schemes. I ordered a bunch of mermaid pictures on Etsy to be ready for the weekend. Now need a friend with a printer. Ooh, sounds good, Patches. I can't wait to see them. All right, now we're gonna go ahead, sharpen our denim blue here. Okay, so this is denim blue 1101. Said my son picked out this one for me. So I'm like, all right, we need to find some blue colors. So he picked out the blue colors. Okay, so we're gonna start with these darker colors here. Like I said, ideally I want to get through all 8 of these tonight, so that's our plan. Okay. You bought extra ink? I need to get more ink. Where can we find pictures for the Mermaid event? Let's see. There is a let's see. So Lisa Matrokin has a video that lists everybody's Etsy. Shannon. Oh yeah, the Coloring Carnival, that's on Facebook. Shannon, could you do me a favor and find Lisa Matrokin's YouTube video on Mermaid and link that in chat? Because it's like think of it like a commercial for Mermaid, and that's where she has listed all of the, yeah, it's a Facebook group, where she's listed all of the pictures that are going to be available. And I believe the schedule as well. All right, now we're going to use True Blue number 903. I'm going to turn this other light up just a little bit. There we go. Cut down on the shadow a little bit. There we go. Thank you. That's where your Mermaid journal is out? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you can join Coloring Carnival, and that will also keep you updated. Hi, Ariane. Welcome. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab Sky Blue Light, which is 1086. Honestly, this is like my favorite blue color. There we go, there's the YouTube link for it. And while you're at it, if you haven't followed Lisa Matrokin yet, you should, Matrokin, you should drop her, you know, hit that little bell. I think she's going live like every day right now. Okay. So I'm just taking Sky Blue Light and I'm kind of blending over the top. Prismacolors are extremely forgiving with their blends. Now, if you find that your highlight of the light blue in the middle maybe isn't as bright, what you can also do is, they're in the description of the video. Yes, perfect. Oh, awesome, Sherry. You can take your white and kind of blend over the top of that, and you'll get a little bit stronger of a highlight. Oh yeah, I use the Sky Blue Light all the time, Samantha. All right, now we're gonna grab Denim Blue again. Okay, and then same thing on the other side. Thanks, Sherry. Try not to spin the paper too much. Okay. Then we'll grab our True Blue. Not going to do too much because we want to make sure we leave room for that Sky Blue Light highlight. And again, if it's not as much as you'd like, you can always go over with a little bit of white. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? I mean, it's hard to do a ton when the images are this small, but this is a great like practice page when you're wanting to try out a bunch of different things. And this just kind of follows, I know art doesn't have a lot of rules, but I have a bit of a personal rule where a lot of times if I'm trying to get a good blend, I follow what I call my rule of 3. And I try to make sure that I get a light, a dark, a mid color, and a light. And if you can get all those 3, you can usually get a nice little blend of colors. And especially if you're using Prismacolor, I highly recommend using a brush to sweep things away than using your hand, because then that's when things get smeared. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab our mulberry again. Just a little bit in the corners. Then we're gonna grab our processed red, just a tiny bit. Leave enough space where we're gonna add our cream again. Gonna blend that on through. Okay. Let's zoom out just a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our Spanish orange, number 1003. Hi, Pam. Welcome. Okay. And that broke. And again, this is why I don't use Prismacolors that much. All right, let's see. Let's see if this will make it. Gonna make it. Can I sharpen it without it breaking? Okay, we're good. We're good. Woo! Doesn't help when I drop it. All right, so we're using Spanish orange. Let's make sure this is in focus. All right, Spanish orange. And fade down lightly. Then we're going to grab our cream. So I got some of that pink on there left over. There we go. Okay. Gonna blend in that cream. Okay, we're also going to grab our processed red again. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. We're going to add a little bit of this processed red down here at the bottom. Like so. Then we're going to grab our cream and kind of soften that processed red just a little bit. Yeah, I will say one thing for Prismacolors, they're extremely creamy. They blend very well. You want to zoom in a little bit? Okay. I wasn't sure. Sometimes I worry if it's like too close, so I was like, we'll just back out just a tiny bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab some grass green. I'm gonna turn this just a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of grass green down here at the very bottom of the wing. Okay, grass green. There we go. A little bit of grass green here. Okay. I'm going to take my white just along the edge of that grass green to kind of blend it in just a bit. Okay. And we're going to take our grass green again. And on this side. Hi, Kangaroo Babe, welcome. I don't know, is there such a thing as too close for the camera? As long as you can see the whole thing. I mean, if you zoomed in so much that you couldn't even see where you were coloring, that'd be too close, I suppose, but. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our mulberry, okay? And you know what, we'll just skip the pencil extender for it for now. We're going to put a little bit at the base of the head there, a little bit on top, a little bit at the base there. Then we're going to grab, nah, you're fine, we just got started. We're only on the first one. All right, so Spanish orange. Exactly, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Okay, going to blend the Spanish orange in with that mulberry. We're going to get our cream, and we're going to blend that down at the bottom. Okay. Now let's let's see. Let's go ahead and grab, I'm going to grab our denim blue. And we're going to put a little bit of that blue there on the side. Just a smidge. We're going to get our white. There we go. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to go ahead and do some of these leaves real quick. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. All right, so these leaves are all going to be pretty easy. And then we're going to come in with just a little bit of gel pen here for these really teeny tiny bits. Okay, so let's turn this. Right? Me too. Gotta love a little wisdom from Lord of the Rings. You can always tell a kindred spirit when they know where it's from. Okay. Now we're gonna grab, I think this is spring green. Anyway, it's 913. Okay, I know it's hard to see, but it's because this thing is a little stubby, so bear with me here. Okay. And it's just these two colors, and you're kind of blending them together. Like I said, Prismacolor is extremely forgiving. All right. And if you want, you can grab your mulberry. Add a little bit of extra color there. Just like so. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to grab just our green Sleechy metallic gel pen. Okay. And we're going to fill in these little bits here. And yes, I'm aware I just gave the little antennae green, but they could be green. They could be green. Now, normally I might spend a little bit more time on this and maybe add a little background, but I also want to try to get to all 8 of these within our stream time. So we're gonna keep plugging through here. All right, so let's zoom out for a sec. And there we have our little Prismacolor butterfly. Okay, and again, we use the colors that we used for that. I want to download this book, but my printer's on the fritz. I can't figure out why. Oh, I'm sorry, Kangaroo Babe. Do you have a friend that could print it? I've never thought to put mulberry into the green, but it's so pretty. Oh, thanks. Well, a big part of it is just flashing back to your, oh my gosh, where is it? Here we go. Handy dandy color wheel. And one of the reasons I decided to do that is because red is complementary of green. Now mulberry is more of a red-violet, but it's still right there with that yellow-green. So if you're ever looking for a nice contrasting color to add for shadow or just add a little bit of contrast, add a little bit of depth, take a look at your color wheel and you'll be able to see colors that are opposite each other are complementary. And especially on this color wheel, it's got pretty much a whole little lesson right here. So it'll tell you your primary, secondary, tertiary, warm, cool. Got all these terms over here, and then on the back side you have harmonious color schemes, monochromatic, analogous, complementary. And here it'll tell you also, you got split complementary being the opposite side. If you don't have one of these, perfect. Shannon just shared the link in there. It's ! color wheel, which she just shared. And you can get one of these for like $5 or so, but if you're struggling with choosing color, get a hand on one of these. I also have a, I should make a command for it. I have a color theory live stream that I did that has an accompanying worksheet in the Facebook group. So plenty of options there. Okay, so colors again that we used for this, for Prismacolor, was denim blue, number PC 1101, PC 903, here we'll zoom in here. Okay, 903, we had PC 1086, we had PC 995, PC 994, and we had 909, 913. Oh my gosh, if I can hold all these. Here we go. I'm trying to keep the numbers up. 1003. Oh my gosh, that's going to be impossible. Okay, and then we had cream, which was 914, and then our white, which was 938. Okay, so those were our Prismacolors. And now we're going to go ahead and move on. Get those over there out of the way. Come on, pencils. All right, so next up we have our heart, which is going to be Ergosoft, okay? And for Ergosoft, nope, completely alone, crept for family who are miles away and obeying rules of the mud. Oh, I'm sorry, Kangaroo Babe, that's rough. Well, do you, you can always download it. I don't know if you have a smartphone or an iPad or tablet or something. You could always download it on there and try and digitally color it. I know there's lots of programs that sometimes let you upload pictures. Okay, so we have our handy dandy heart here. You can tell I have kids when I always say handy dandy. So we have got, we're going to be using on this one is number 37, number 3, number 6, number 62, number 5. Sometimes I feel like I'm calling bingo numbers. Yes, Kangaroo, if you have Procreate, yes, most definitely you can. I have Procreate. That's what I use if I'm going to color something. Yeah, just download it and then, yeah, use Procreate. Procreate's perfect. That's the program I would recommend. I just don't ever just recommend it because I know it costs to do it, and then of course not everybody has an iPad. But if you have Procreate, then that's perfect. Okay, let's see. We're gonna need to zoom out a little bit so you can see all these. So my idea behind it is if I list them all at the beginning, and then if somebody watching or something can screenshot, then they can see what the numbers are. That is a Prismacolor. Oh, I was gonna use that pink. Oh well, we didn't use the pink. Haha, we did it anyway. Okay, so let's zoom out just a bit here. All right, so we have got 10, 25, 29, 16, 37, 3, 6, 62, 5, 50, 73, and 20. Those are all of those colors we are going to be using for the heart. Okay, so let's zoom on back in. And if it feels like it's going fast, if you have a question, throw it up. I'm keeping a pace so that I can try and get this all done in one stream. Like I said, I want to try to get all 8. It is 9:03. We've only been going for half an hour, so I think we can do this. We're good. We may even end up going a little bit longer just so I can squeeze them all in. I mean, after all, the title says 8 different mediums. So, you know. All right, so we're going to start with number 29, and we are using Ergosoft with that. And in fact, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to write so we know what's what, okay? So this was Prismacolor. Okay, this one's going to be Ergosoft. Okay, and then our next one after that is going to be Artiza. Okay, one after that is going to be Luminance. Okay, after that we have Black Widows. Okay, number 6 is going to be Polychromos. And then number 7 will be Fineliners. And last one will be the Arteza Everblend. Okay, those are all the ones we're doing. Let's see. It's in Australia. Let's see. Was thinking though maybe. Okay. Trying to learn draw and Procreate. Not there yet, but I've noticed the supplies look like real life. Yes, yeah, that's where I do all of my drawing, Kangaroo Babe. I haven't done like pencil drawing in a while. I do all mine digital. Do you choose your colors before you start coloring, or do you wing it? Pam, normally I wing it. This is the first time like ever that I've chosen my colors ahead of time, and the only reason I did is to cut down on time so that we could try and get all of these done. Otherwise, I just kind of make it up as I go along. Hi, Jackie, welcome. Okay, so number 29. Okay, number 29 is what we're gonna start with. Now, Ergosoft are a much different kind of pencil than Prismacolor. Although they are wax-based, they do not blend in nearly the same way that Prismacolor do. They are very, very different. So I tried to like map out in my head the way I wanted it to look or what colors I think would work in this. But yeah, normally I do not plan ahead. But I knew that choosing colors tonight would take up time, and so I was just like, how can I streamline this? Okay, I'm going to be turning this one just a little bit here. Bear with me. And I go a little bit darker in the corners and then fade out as I go along. Sorry if I get quiet, it's just because I'm concentrating. Okay. A little bit in the corners there. There. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and grab number 25. Also another teeny tiny pencil. I like my Ergosofts. And I'm not blending these in the same way that I did the Prismacolor. Prismacolor works in a way that for lack of a technical term, the pigment literally like smushes together. It's an extremely creamy pencil. But with Ergosoft, you need to make sure that you're fading out your layers so that you can get kind of a nice seamless color change between the two. Thinking before Mermay, I'm gonna need to paint my nails blue. There we go. I think I'm gonna darken this up. Hi, SpongeBob, welcome. SpongeBob, by the way, I was gonna tell you, I watched some of your tipsier videos. They were very amusing. Actually, SpongeBob, I wanted to ask, so I was watching that one video where you were filling your pen, like you dipped the pen in the bottle and then you like pulled up on like a plunger, or you twisted it up and you filled that. My question for you is, with those pens, does the ink eventually dry out, or once you fill that pen, is it good? And also, will any ink work with that, like colored inks? The question that I'm wondering is, I have this white ink here, this Bombay White India ink, and it's a little bit thicker than your standard. It's like a gel ink almost, but it's so opaque white. This would be so much easier to use in a pen like that. So have you used, let's see, we'll zoom out just a little bit. I know this is slightly off topic, but it's Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay White India ink. Could this work in one of those fillable pens? And would it clog up, do you think, or do you think that it would stay just the same? And also, are those pretty spendy? I don't know. I hadn't looked too much into it. Okay, so 29. using 29 again just to darken that a bit. It does eventually dry out? Okay, I wondered. Would you rinse it and like after every use, or I'm really unfamiliar with those, but when I saw that you could fill it, I was just like, huh, that would be a lot easier than like a dip pen or a brush. Okay, I'm gonna go back to 25 real quick. Okay, and we're gonna grab a little bit of number 10. Just a smidge. We don't want this to come out orange, but we're kind of using 10 as your highlight. Okay, let's grab 25 again. Bit more. All right, now we're gonna move into our next color here. I swear it looks more contrasty. Like this does not look as red as it does in the video. Like there's a much more smooth transition than what the video blows it out to be. I'm just going lightly. So there's a little bit of yellow there in the center. All right, and then we're gonna use number 6 here, the purple. I feel like the Ergosoft have sort of trained me to do almost like rainbowy color schemes. Like I can't get away from the rainbow. Let's see, that looks slightly out of focus to me. There we go, that's better. We're still just using number 6 here. Okay. Here we go. All right, and now number 62. Lighter purple adds a real nice transition for it. And we're going to go ahead and grab number 20. Not pressing real hard. So this pink is going to be our highlight. Sorry, my video froze, so I had to go back and listen. Yes, the ink will eventually dry out, but I have certain pens that will go for a full year. One rolled under my desk for a year. Oh gosh. That's so funny. Yeah, because I'm thinking that might be a good option. Because I really like that white ink. It works really well, but sometimes it's just a pain, a bit of a pain to apply it with a paintbrush. Also, no, the indie inks will not work in fountain pens, but you can use dip pens. I can send you one if you'd like. Oh, no, it's okay. I was just thinking, because I've tried dip pens. Okay, well, to be fair, the kind of dip pens that I've used, do I have it? It's the little metal ones, and I find that they scratch the paper. And so I know that there's those glass like swirly ones. That could be cool. Okay, so number 5 now, this green. We're gonna take it right up along here. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm twisting. Because I like doing dot, I mean, because I mostly do dots and lines. I don't write like words or anything. I don't do calligraphy, but I use it for like embellishments on the page. So that's what I want to be able to do, would be like dots and lines and such. Okay, there's that green. All right. And then we're actually going to grab this purple. We're going to do a little bit of purple on the edge of the heart as well. You can get different types of nibs for your dip pens, so you need one that isn't so sharp so it won't scratch. I'll do some research for you, message you. That would be great, because I don't know much about dip pens. I would imagine that one of those little twisty glass ones might work, but yeah, the little metal ones, they just scratch, and it's like, oh, well, that's fun. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that one. All right, let's go ahead and use a little bit of blue here. All right, so we're gonna do number 3. Okay. Okay, followed by number 37. Just a little bit, and then we're going to grab our yellow. Okay, little yellow highlight there. All right, then we're going to grab our blue again. Okay, so number 3. Along that heart there, because there'd be a little bit of a shadow there. Okay. More there. Okay, same thing with these pointed petals. These flowers are just a little bit different because you can see these ones have pointed and these ones have rounded. And regarding spending this, fountain pens have quite a range. You can get disposables for a couple of bucks, but nice and will likely be $20 and they go into the thousands. Well, I guess anything can get pretty expensive. I have a hard time imagining spending $1,000 on a pen, but I suppose if it's like part of your career and you're a collector or something, that would make sense. I could go for a mid-range one because I would want it to last, obviously. All right, there's that blue. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and grab number 37. Leaving just a tiny bit of white at the base of this, so we're actually just going to leave white. Okay. There we go. Put there. Okay. There's that one there. The most expensive pen I have is about $500, but it's very specialized and was custom ground for me. You lose function value around $150, and then it's more about brand and look. Oh, most definitely. I could see that. That's cool, though. That's got to be like a pen with a place of pride, to be sure. Like, this gets a special shelf. Okay, let's see. We're going to do purple. The number, sorry, not just purple, 6. Number 6. Okay, and we're going to grab number 25. And again, right down to the base where we're going to leave just a little bit of white. I mean, these are pretty small, so, you know, you can't get too fancy with these before it starts to get muddied. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and grab number 5. Hi, Shara. Hi, Katara. Welcome. How are you, ladies? We are on picture number 2 here. We're just about done, and then we're going to move on to using Artezas. We've done Prismacolor already, and we're using Ergosoft currently. The goal is 8 different types of mediums before stream ends. Imagine a Harry Potter wand in a case with your pen. That would be awesome, Jackie. All right, so number 50 now. Fill in that last little tidbit with this lighter color. But we're not done with these leaves yet. Okay, we are gonna grab, that is a lofty goal. It is. I'm determined. I'm plugging along here. All right, so number 29. I already have the colors picked out, so I don't have to spend time picking colors. I can do this! Plus, I wanted to try and fit in as many requests as possible, so. Alright. So now, number 73. Okay. Then a little bit of number 16. Okay, followed by number 10. Okay, and let's see, we're gonna grab number 6, the purple. A little bit there. Alright, then we're going to grab, cool, I made up a template to print on all different paper and see which mediums and pencil brands work best on which paper. Oh, very cool, Shara. Alright, we're using 29. I'll be curious to see that all done. Are you going to do that one on stream, Shara? Yeah, by the way, Shara streams too, so if you haven't followed her yet, you can go pop over to her channel and drop her a quick follow. Alright, number 25, just a tiny bit. We want to make sure we have room for just a tiny little yellow highlight. Okay. All right. I'll zoom on out. And there we have Ergosoft. All right. What do we think so far? Are we trucking along? See, I don't want to rush it too much, but I also, like I said, wanted to fit them all in. All right. So that is the Ergosoft. By the way, I just uploaded a new video today. It's only 2 minutes long, but it's by far the best video I ever made. Proper ink sample procedures. Oh, very cool. Very cool. And if I didn't say it already, SpongeBob makes videos also, so make sure and drop her thing too. It's just adult coloring with Shara, Jackie. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let you just click their names anymore, so you need to go search their name. But she's there. All right, so next we have Artezas. Thanks, Katara. Okay, so let's grab the Artezas I have chosen here. Okay, it's so funny. Artezas and Faber-Castells, their pencil barrels look similar, so it's easy for me to get them mixed up. Ooh, grab that cream. Okay, so for Arteza, we are using, thanks, Shannon. Indigo 007, Ginger, and this is from the new 120 set of Artezas. So if you have the smaller 72 set and there's some colors that are in there, that is because these are also part of the 120 set. I'm not sure, it will take a while, many different papers, and trying each of the pencils I have, but maybe 1 or 2. Very cool. Very, very cool. I look forward to that. Coral number 46, Yellow number 77, Forest Green number 41, Absinthe Green number 99, Emerald Green number 94, Sky Blue number 56, and Cream number 150. You can tell that's like my favorite pencil. I'm so ugh about that YouTube channel. Yeah, me too. It's really a pain. Like seriously, it was so much easier before when you could just click their name, pop over to their channel, but now you have to go search for it, and it's like, really, YouTube? Sure, I've been sharing your cookie recipe with everyone. I love it so much. That's right, I need to make it again. Just looking for a good coral combo? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Give these a quick sharpen. These ones I don't mind using in this sharpener. Is it the peanut butter cookie recipe from last Friday? Yes, that's right. It was, what was it? It was 1 cup, half a cup of sugar or 1 cup of sugar? I think it was 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, and 1 cup of peanut butter. Wasn't it? That was it, right? Just the 3? I think it was just the 3. See, I should have sharpened all these before stream too. It was Mom's birthday Monday, so I made 3-hour potatoes. They took 4 hours. Will you post the recipe again? I have tons of peanut butter. That's so cool. It's just an awesome recipe we found years ago. Yeah, well, I think because, you know, it's gluten-free and, you know, it doesn't take a ton of ingredients. I need to make those cookies after the banana cake I made is done. You know, I made some banana bread the other day, but it wasn't like your regular banana bread. It was a yeasted banana bread. So it's like actual bread. I do have one, Sherry. I do, but it's loud and it's not as precise as I like it, if that's weird. But yeah, I do have an electric pencil sharpener. I have the X-Acto School Pro. But it also sits right next to the microphone. And I know this is kind of loud, but that's even louder, like here. Let's see. Let's grab a Faber-Castell. All right, you ready for this? You ready? I don't know. It just seems really loud. Not to mention this little one. It gets the point. Like the red was with the electric one. It gets it just a smidge sharper, the hand crank one. I know, I'm particular. I'm a sharpener snob. Let's see. Yep, 111. Yeah, exactly. 1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, 350 degrees, 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to get my color chart here because I want to make sure that I do the correct combinations that I wanted. Because I grabbed all these at the time. It's seared in my brain now, Shara. That's good. I make it in a 9x13 pan so it's thin and put powdered sugar frosting on it for my husband. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, it is a bit of a turbocharged sharpener. It's got rockets on it practically. Okay, so I had plans that the worm body was going to be, we have coral, and I think this brown here, which one was this? This was 112, which is where? 12 coral. Oh, you know what? It was this one. Here we go. This was the combination. That's what it was. Had to remind myself real quick. All right. So let's go ahead and zoom on in. So we're using Artezas now, okay? Let's get that in focus here. There we go. All right, so Artezas. I always say that Artezas are kind of a blend between Prismacolors and Polychromos. Oh my gosh, it's 9:30 and I'm only on my 3rd one. You know, I think we're just going to end up going late tonight because I am bound and determined to get all 8 done. I will. I knew 8 was a stretch, but I'm ambitious. What can I say? All right, so this was Rose Red 001. Okay, now we're going to get Coral number 46. Yes, that is true. Yeah, Artezas are a lot less expensive than either of those. Arteza is a very affordable choice. Kind of going over that Rose Red a little bit. So what exactly is Mermay? That is a good question. Mermay is a event that was put together by a handful of colorists in our group. Lisa Matrokin, Belinda, Shelly Pacini, And what it is, it's a collaboration between illustrators and colorists and streamers. And so there are a handful of illustrators, myself included, who have all drawn images that are specifically for like a theme of mermaids. Like for me, I didn't draw a mermaid, but I drew like a mermaid house. And then those of us who have Etsy shops, they're all posted in our Etsy shops at discounts, which so you can do digital downloads. Now we're using Cream 150. And then what's going to happen is that not necessarily the people who drew the images, some of them are, like I drew mine and I'm going to be streaming mine, but then there are a handful of streamers that will be streaming themselves coloring these pages from all these illustrators. So it's just like a giant weekend-long marathon of coloring, all mermaid theme, all of these digital pictures that you can download at a discount. Thank you, Shannon. Really? 89? That's pretty good. Like right now, Katara? Yeah, Mermaid Madness. That's what it is. I was getting it confused saying Mermaid 2020 was the hashtag. But yeah, Mermaid Madness. Okay. Now I'm going to grab actually the Prismacolor White. And I do this, Prismacolor White I tend to use within other ones here. Is it? I can never remember. Anyway, I will use a Prismacolor White because it's so creamy. And if I need a little extra blending capability, I don't use a blender pencil so much, but I will use the white to kind of smooth that edge if I need it. So I guess this one isn't truly Arteza, but you know, what are you gonna do? All right. They go on sale randomly. Oh, I didn't know that some of them were on randomly. Oh, you're talking about the Prismacolors. I thought we were talking about the mermaid thing. I was just like, oh, I didn't know that. No, mine's been on sale for a little while. I think it'll run on through the rest of the weekend. And not only is my mermaid page on sale, but all of my fairy houses. But any mermaid page can be hashtagged, right? Oh, yeah, of course, of course. All right, so now we're going to use Ginger number 112. But it should be loads of fun. So if you're looking for something to watch this weekend, take a look at that schedule, and there will be loads of things to do. So my slot, for instance, is going to be my normal stream time at 8:30 on Friday, and I'm going to be coloring my seashell house. You can type !Etsy. You go check that out there. Like I said, it's all on sale right now, along with the other fairy houses. And hopefully, I'm supposed to have my new octopus sticker in the shop, but I guess it's been delayed a little bit or something. I've emailed them, and I'm hoping to get an email back. But, yeah. But for now, we'll be coloring the mermaid house. I haven't decided what mediums I'm going to use yet, but it should be fun. I'm honestly leaning towards markers. I've been on a bit of a marker kick lately. All right, there's that. Okay, then we're gonna grab turmeric yellow. How do you all pronounce that? Turmeric? It feels like turmeric's the only way to do it. I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong though. Okay, so number 7, turmeric. Right along the edge here of that ginger. There, not much. I want to be able to fit that cream in here. Okay, and we're gonna grab cream. There, we'll kind of just do one big blend all the way through. Okay, and we're gonna grab our. Are the Arteza pencils crumbly? They are a little bit, not to the degree that Prismacolors are though. I mean, they are a wax-based pencil, but they are a little crumbly. Yeah, they'll leave a little bit of dust, especially depending on how hard you're pressing. Yeah, you definitely can get a little bit of a bloom, but I don't know. I know that Prismacolors are more expensive, and I think it's definitely preference, but I think that I prefer Artezas over Prismacolors. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of rose red now, A001. Here. Okay, right up under the flowers there. of that cream. Just kind of smooth out that red just a bit. Okay, it's coming along. All right, then we are going to do, we have got our Indigo 007. Okay, yeah, I love the Artezas as well. They're great. And I realize this tiny little spot here should be filled with ginger. There we go. Okay, this one here. Just using that indigo. Okay, let's see. We're also going to do this one indigo. Not all of these are going to be blue. I have a little bit of a balance here. Let's see, let's do this one blue. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab our sky blue, number 56. Blend over that. Leave just a little bit of white at the bottom. Like so. They're small enough, like you don't have to do too much blending on these. There you go. Okay, and then we're going to use ginger again. Okay, we're going to fill in most of that with ginger. Now I know that somebody asked me to do, like, see if they could do pages with glitter gel pens. And honestly, I don't ever do full pages with glitter gel pens, mostly because I think of them, oh, you know what? This was part of the shell too. Gel pens for me are more like embellishment rather than something you would do a full page with, because I don't think I could bring myself to not do any shading or blending, and that's pretty hard to do with gel pens. So for the most part, I just use them for embellishment. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use rose red. Okay. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw my post on Instagram, but I finally finished my Black Widow, wrap. Oh, they most definitely can. Don't get me wrong. Like, there are instances in which it can, but for the sake of this page, like, if I were to use it, it would be something where it'd be, you know, thin lines where there isn't much room for it. And that's just my personal preference. So don't get me wrong, it can be used that way, but for me personally, especially on a page like this where there is room for blending, I mostly just use it for embellishment. So there wouldn't be much of a tutorial in the sense of how to use the gel pens to blend, just because there's just not a ton there's not a ton of versatility. So for me personally, I mostly use gel pens for embellishment. All right, now we're gonna use coral. And just like the blue, we're gonna leave a little bit of white at the base of the petal. Okay. Okay, there's those. Sounds good, Jackie. Have a great night. Yes, exactly. I saw you got a little bit of flack for your last stream. What do you mean? What was the, what did we do on the last stream? We did the clouds. What do you mean, Sharon? And then forest. And that's number 41. Oh, and you know what? I missed a middle flower there. Okay. Oh, Shannon, I just saw your thing up there. You might, Shannon. Artezas are very, very handy. I do enjoy them, Pam. I want all the pencils. Oh, when we were drinking the wine, yeah. just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, now Absinthe Green, number 99. Well, there's 120 colors. And also, Shannon, I've got a 10% off coupon code right now, too. You can type !Arteza 120 in chat, and that'll give you the link for it. And you can use Emily Illustrator 7 to get 10% off right now. Okay, sorry, that was ginger. And then turmeric yellow. Or I guess I used cream on that. Oh well, it worked out. Okay, now we're going to do this little part of the worm here. And we are going to do this in... Actually, we're going to use ginger here too. Okay, so ginger. We had a good time. Cookies were eaten. Wine was had. I was tempted to get some tonight. Tempted. I mean, we spent most of the stream talking about, you know, hot celebrities. You enabler! I know, right? I think it's Artiza. Oh gosh, did I steer you wrong on that command? Hang on. Let me look at my commands real quick. Let's see. Oh no, you know what? It's just Arteza pencil. Arteza pencil. That's what it is. Arteza pencil, exclamation point, Arteza pencil. That should work. Sorry, that was my bad. Okay, and then cream here. There we go. All right. Oh, that was out of frame. Scuff streamer right there. It was a lot of fun. You know, Sherry, I really don't all that often myself, but that's probably why it was slightly more entertaining. Okay, so rose red here. We're gonna trail this on down here. I know I already put ginger there, but we're gonna use a little rose red now too. There we go. All right, rose red there. Okay, let's go ahead and give this pencil a sharpen. Off with the cream. Okay. Then we're going to take our indigo and just a little bit for shadowing under the neck. Just right there. Recovering alcoholic clean 5 years. Well, congratulations, Sherry. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. Bit of that indigo there. That is a feat in and of itself, and you should be extremely proud of yourself. There we go. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and add a little bit of this indigo here as well. All right, let's do these leaves here. Gonna have to wash this back later. Dog has pancreatitis, so lots of floor cleaning, potty breaks, and small meals of rice with lots of water. Oh, I had a cat with that, Patches. I feel your pain. Hi, Julie. Popping in from Seattle. Well, welcome, Julie. So glad you're here. All right, forest green. A little bit of forest green here. Okay. And then we've got absinthe green, just a little bit here. Leave a little bit of white on the tip because we are going to polish that off with a little bit of cream, which I give it just a slight little hint of yellow, followed with rose red. Okay, a little bit on the sides there. Okay. All right, there we go. We have the top three. Top three. I'm clean a little over a year. Awesome, Tanya. That's so amazing. I am proud of you as well. Let's see. It's hard sometimes, but still, yeah, so worth it. Oh, exactly. I'm so proud of both of you. Let's see. My back must be out of Rice Krispies. All the snap, crackle, pop. Oh, I'm sorry, Tanya. But I am very proud of you. Overcoming anything, it's a feat in and of itself. Okay, so we have Prismacolor, Ergosoft, Artiza. Next up we have, let's move our Artiza out of the way. Yep, 3 down, 6 to go. We got this. Oh my gosh. It took us a little over an hour, hour and 15 minutes to do those 3. I'm not gonna pick up the pace though, because I don't wanna rush through them. So we'll be done when we're done, because that is what we are doing today. We are completing 8 of these. So, I mean, we did 3-hour stream the other day, so it's just fine. It's fine. This is my goal today. All right, so Luminance colors. Artiza doesn't ship to Australia. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you use the same paper you printed when you used the markers the other day as when you're coloring with pencils? Yes, Samantha. So this is that new 80-pound Artiza 120 set. Thanks for reviewing. Yeah, no problem, Julie. Yes, this is the same paper. Honestly, I'm printing everything on here now because I love it because it's so thick. I have fibromyalgia, but scared of treating the pain because of addiction. That's fair. That's fair. I can understand that. I'm always really wary of side effects and all that kind of stuff too. So, yeah, especially if you have pain issues. Agreed, Katara. That sucks, Pam. I'm sorry it doesn't ship to Australia. Could you order it through Amazon? I know that there's some Artiza products on Amazon. I don't know if you'd get the same price point, but all right. I'm gonna get a drink of water here. Okay. Let's see. Did I grab, I should have grabbed, one second. I need one more Artiza color. Well, I guess I got that white, didn't I? Yeah, I got the white. We'll roll with it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I'll grab another color if I need it. So I've got this dinky. All of my Cran d'Ache whites are so small. So small. I blow through all of them like they're nothing. Chronic pain, I rely on many medications to get by. Yeah, that can happen. Okay, so I'm using this one because the Cran d'Ache don't fit in either of these. So I've got 2 different sizes, and although this Derwent is bigger, it still doesn't fit them. It fits the blender pencil, but not the pencil itself. All right, so we are going to be doing a traditional, no, you know what? I need a yellow. Because we're going to do the glow in the window. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Hang on one second. Which yellow do I want here? Gosh, all my creams are so teeny tiny. I really need to get some replacements. Let's grab this one. Or this one. I haven't decided. Yeah, I'll probably do that one. Be better. Okay. So for the Cran d'Ache, we're going to be using... Oh, awesome. You can get them on Amazon Australia. Okay, perfect. Do you have the link for the paper? You know what? I haven't put that up yet, but let me just grab it real quick. Amazon. Hang on one sec. Hang on. Okay. Where's my mouse? Oh, come on. There it is. All right, there we go. Here is the link for the paper. They're very nice, Sherry. Now, I use these sparingly because these are probably the most expensive set of pencils that I have. I think I got these for Christmas like 3-4 years ago, and I've gotten a couple replacements, you know, but I definitely don't blow through these like my other pencils. These are so creamy and so nice. I love them so much. They're so nice. Okay, so let's see. So we are going to be using, let's see if I can, these ones are hard to read. So this is olive brown 10%, number 732. Okay, and then we're going to have lemon yellow, number 240. But looking into twee markers, oh, I have those too. These ones here. I did a review on these also, Kangaroo Babe. These are the twee markers I think you're talking about. The 100 ones. And they're real nice also. And there's going to be a review coming up. More than Prisms in favor? Oh, most definitely, Sherry. It's just their price point makes it so I can't use them as much, so that's why they're lower on my favorite list, just because I don't use them as often. Yeah, Kangaroo Babe, I have a review for sure. Okay, so real quick before I forget. So like I said, olive brown 10%, 732, lemon yellow 240, grass green 220, cobalt green 182, raw umber 546, turquoise blue number 171. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. It's anthracnoid pink number 571, scarlet number 70. Why can't they all be that easy to pronounce? Dark English green 729, and lastly phthalocyanine blue 162. Okay, now what did I miss on here? Pencil for pencil, they are more than Hull beans. Yeah, and actually I haven't used Hull beans, but alternatives for Luminance. I can't really think of alternatives for Luminance. I haven't used a pencil that's similar to them. They've like got the creaminess of Prismacolors, but like they're more durable. I have about a dozen Lumis I've collected over the last couple of years. Mucho, yeah, they're super expensive. Like I said, this was a gift many years ago, and I used them very sparingly. All right. And you know, it's not as bad when you're purchasing just maybe a couple you've reused, but yeah, I definitely would never, like, I think they're spendy. They're spendy. They're not something I would purchase outright again. Like like I said, it's a gift, so I've replaced a couple here and there. All right, so we're gonna use Scarlet here. Oh, I forgot how nice they were to use. I haven't used them in ages. Could make a pool out of the drool over Luminance. Yeah. Yeah, Fabers are pretty good. It's just, I don't know. Lumis are a whole different creature. Now, I haven't tried the, the alternate, it's Caran Luminance and Caran Pablos, isn't it? Aren't the Pablos the other ones? I haven't tried the Pablos, so maybe they're mildly comparable to the Pablos. I am not sure. Because these are a wax-based pencil. They're not an oil-based. Okay. Gotta turn this bit. Your eyesight is awesome to be able to read the small print on them. Yeah, well, I was squinting, if it helps. And I have like 3 lights around me. And yeah, so I mean, it's hard to, let me see if I can, here we go. The problem is it just doesn't stand out, and a lot of times it's like worn away. Like, look at this pink one. This pink one's like practically impossible. Let's see if I can, there you go. Anthracnoid pink. Like, what kind of word is anthracnoid? It's such a hard word. The print of the pencil is difficult to read. And this with my glasses on. Yeah, it's hard to. Luminance coming out with 100 set. Pablos are oil, nothing like Lumis. Ah, okay. See, I haven't tried Pablos. You like the Pablos? Yeah, I'll definitely have to put them on my list. Price point, Cheryl. How are they in comparison to cost of the Lumis? I mean, I would assume they'd be more than, just because of the kind of nature that Caran d'Ache is, I would assume they'd be more than the Faber-Castells. They're cheaper than the Lumis? Okay. Well, that's good at least. Well, I finally broke down and ordered the full set of Polychromos, but they're back ordered right now because I wasn't going to pay the skyrocketed price that everybody's posting them for now. But Dick Blick has them posted back at their acceptable price. And so, but they're back ordered and won't be in until May 6th, which means I probably won't get them until about mid-May, which I'm fine with. I can be patient, but I am excited to get them. Well, for me too, when I purchase a big set of pencils, considering that I do this so much, I honestly consider it an investment more than anything else. Pablo's are 120 sets, so less price pencils for pencil than Lumis more than Polys. Ah, okay, that makes sense. All right, now we're going to grab that Anthracnoid Pink, number 571. And we're going to kind of blend over, kind of eliminating a little bit of that tooth paper. Going over that scarlet just a little bit. You can always use the scarlet to go back over the edges again to kind of bring out some of that more red color, since this pink is kind of toning it down a little bit. There we go. All right, now we're going to go ahead and I'm actually going to use a little bit of this yellow. You've been picking up a few at a time? Oh, of the Polychromos? Yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to use the Lemon Yellow 240. Now let me clarify, if I had any more of like my cream colored yellow, I'd probably be using that instead, but I am all out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this lemon yellow here. Okay. But it's a little bit brighter than what I had in mind. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my white. Got a set of Polychromos for my birthday in February and I've been so busy I haven't had time to really color with them. We gotta sit down. Alright, we're going to use the white now. We're going to go over this lemon yellow a little bit and we're going to blend in the rest of the red and the pink. Now what we can do is we can take our scarlet, a pretty new color inside Prismas, and a wish list a mile long. I hear that. I've been looking around for the full set of Derwent Lightfast. The prices I've seen have made my head hurt. I haven't looked for those. Alright, so let's see. We're going to grab scarlet again. Okay. Bring this red in just a bit more. Again. Okay. And then we're going to use that white one more time. Hi Arnie! Been buying Polys up in stock for 5 years, up to 54 now. Nice! Mine were 160 for the 120 sets, so not too bad. Oh, that's great. Okay, just blending in that edge just a little bit. Okay. All right. Prismas are awesome. If you have a light touch, they can layer on. They're very vibrant. Yes, they're great. I think that's my problem, is my touch is a little too heavy. Can get open stock here, which is partly why what I base the decision on. Yeah, the only way I can get open stock, because like if I order them from Dick Blick, like my local Hobby Lobby doesn't have them open stock at all. Okay, we're gonna use that dark English green, number 729, also one of my favorite colors here. We're gonna add a little bit of shadow here to this mushroom. And for anybody coming in, hello, and if I missed anybody, I apologize. Hello, hello. We are on picture number 4 of 8. My plan was to do it in 2 hours, but that is not happening. But that does not mean that I'm stopping. I said 8, and we're doing 8. I am bound and determined. Let's see. I wonder if the printer at work will work with the heavy paper. It has a bottom drawer and then the side that flaps out and can feed the paper in. I'm not too tech savvy. Samantha, I would use the side that flaps out and can feed the paper in. The less the paper has to curve, the more likely you'll be able to get it fed through without it jamming up. I will on the longer ones, but this one was shorter, and so I couldn't. Are you talking because my hand was covering it up more? Oh, you're talking about being heavy-handed. I gotcha. I see. Sorry, I missed that part up there. Okay, so we are doing Luminance here. So we're going to use now the raw umber number 548. Okay. 548. Okay. A little bit there. It's not too much, so. All right, now we're going to use this is olive brown, 10%, number 732. Going to blend this on in. There, and then we're actually going to take a little bit of this yellow because we got this tiny little window here. Okay. And we're going to do a little yellow in the window as well. And this window up here, we're also going to add a little bit. Okay. So it's kind of like it's glowing just a bit. Most printers can do 80 to 90 pound okay, but won't do 120 unless it's a special printer. Yeah, the only place I can get 120 pound printed at is at my local print shop. I was debating on allowing myself one pricey set of pencils for behaving myself for months and months. After seeing the jacked up prices, I'm quickly changing my mind. Loretta, honestly, I would wait about a month and it'll probably lower again. I noticed things are starting to calm down a little bit. Like things at the grocery store they have more of that they were out of before. I think things are chilling out just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to use, let's see, actually, we're going to use that raw umber 10% again, 548. Right here, so. And then we're going to use that olive brown, sorry, that wasn't 10%. This was the raw umber. This is olive brown 10%. Okay, and we're going to smooth that out right there. But we're not done with that yet. We're going to take this red, okay, and we are going to use a bit of that in the corner. So we want to make sure that you can see a difference between the mushroom and the stalk. Okay, then we'll grab that olive again, and we're going to kind of blend that red in like so. Okay, maybe a little bit more. We don't want that too bright. Just a little bit of a tone. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to use a little bit more of this raw umber here to darken this up. Just a bit. Okay. And to give everyone a perspective, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. You can see how we're going. So these are all pretty small. So far we've done Prismacolor, Ergosoft, Artiza, and now the Luminance. Okay, Buff Titanium is one of my faves ever, but I don't much like Bloomies. I need more practice. I have way more supplies than skill. Love Little Mushroom House. Thanks, Allie. Arteza's now, for the 120 set, gone down, which is quite surprising. It's sitting around 60. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. On the plus side, lots of colors have released free or low-cost coloring pages. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, and about that Buff Titanium, I am right there with you. I have this whole little section of all these little whites and Buff Titaniums. One time I just got myself a set of whites and problem is I know these are all stubs and I should throw them away because you can hardly even sharpen them, but because they're just so darn expensive, I have a hard time just chucking them. Like, I have some image in my head that I can, like, snip off the ends and, like, glue them all together and just make one whole pencil again. I know that's really unrealistic, but it's just one of the things I cannot bring myself to chuck. I don't think I've ever thrown away a stub of Caran d'Ache just because I can't bring myself to do it. They're just too expensive. Baby whites, exactly. They're all so little. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and use the Phthalo Cyanine Blue, number 162. A little bit at the top here. Okay. I want to get my hands on the new Black Widows when they come out. Oh, right there with you, Loretta. No, don't throw away. Make a coaster. I should do resin art project. I use them until it reaches the plastic. See, I just can't even sharpen them anymore. I have the old cess. That's enough. There you go. All right, now we're going to use Turquoise Blue, number 171, another of my favorite colors. They're just so pretty. I'm going to leave a little bit of white at the end. Sorry, I'm covering up my hand there. I got to remember to move it back so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Then we're going to grab our white. Starting here, we're going to go up. And I wipe a little bit on my hand after I'm done because I want to wipe off the blue that is now on the tip of the white so that I can try and get as much white on the tip as possible. See, it's not really, works a little bit. Probably better if I wiped it on my pants, which I'm doing now. Sometimes I'll come away from my desk and I've got all these little white marks all over my pants and then I'll have to remind myself where they came from. I take them and use them. There you go. You use a knife to sharpen? That's a good idea. Although with my luck, Katara, I probably lose a finger. I'm so clumsy. It's ridiculous. Cute collection of tiny pencils. Your fairies might like them. Oh, that's a cute idea. Oh, pliers. You know, Cheryl, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Cheryl says, I'm going to have to say goodnight. Lovely stream as always, Emily. Have a great night. Sounds good, Cheryl. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. All right, now we're going to use that dark English green. Go right along the left side here. Okay. So we got that there, and then we're going to take the same darker blue, the 162, do a little bit in the curtains here up at the top, here, and then a little bit of the blue here. That would be adorable. My problem is I love trying oddball pencil sets. That would be adorable picket fence for a fairy house. Oh, that would be cute. For my small luminance, I take sandpaper to the end and make it flat, then crazy glue them to a new number 2 pencil. Oh, I didn't even think of that, Michelle. That could work. But right, they're just so expensive. It's just like, no, there's still lead that exists in that. I can't get rid of it. We'll use them till there's no more. And then I'll try again. All right, we're gonna use our red and just fill in that part there. Okay, for these little circles on the mushroom house, I actually found some decent cheapest cheap pencils trying the off-name ones. What'd you find, Loretta? Just sent a pic of my stubbies. Oh, awesome. I'll check it later. For my small, oh no, I already wrote that in me. Okay, so let's see. We're going to use this just a little bit on the right-hand side here. Okay. Here we go. All right, and we're going to grab our white again. And just blend that a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to take our red again, the scarlet, and we're going to do this other mushroom in red. Now, I know I used that one Prismacolor up there to help blend the Arteza, but for the most part, because normally I'd probably use gel pen on these little small circles. Oh, you know what? I missed these ones. But I am doing my best to just stick with what is labeled underneath. because normally I would just color directly over these circles and then fill it in with gel pen later. Okay, now we're going to use that pink, the 571. The shuttle art pencils aren't too bad. I've heard of those. I've heard of those. And instead of yellow this time, we're going to use our white. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Their alcohol markers are nice also. Awesome. I know, right, Allie? It's very exciting. Art and Fly are pretty decent. So I think it's, oh, Pluquis. I don't know how to pronounce that. Pluquis? I think it's how it's spelled. Aren't horrible. The Deli pencils are okay-ish. I'm trying to think because I got more. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we're going to use the white now to blend this. There. And now we're just going to take our raw umber that we were using before, and we're not even going to bother blending these ones. We're just going to put a little bit of this raw umber in those spots there. Okay, I'm going to get this brush brushed away. Right there with you, Loretta. For sure. Okay, we're going to use this raw umber here as well. Okay, followed with the olive brown 10%. Okay. And there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our greens, and then don't let me forget to do that chimney. I got to make sure I do that chimney. All right, so we have 3 different greens we're going to work with here. Okay, so first we're going to use grass green number 220. Okay. And then we're going to grab our cobalt green number 182. Just a little bit here. Okay. Then we're going to grab our lemon yellow. Tiny bit at the tip. Okay. Okay. And while I have this dark English green, I also want to add a little bit this one here. Okay, and we'll grab our red again. This is that scarlet, and we'll just smooth that out there. Okay, all right, now we got our dark English green again. Okay. And we're going to grab that cobalt green. We want to make these leaves just a little bit different than the others. I mean, it's a small piece, but we can add variation in it. Let's see. Peta Hewitt uses cheap Micador pencils in Oz. She loves them, and I think they're just grocery store buys. Oh, that's awesome. Honestly, can't remember because some of them are smaller sets and some of them are hard leads, which not everyone likes. Correct, yeah. Hard leads just require a bit more work. They do. So you have to definitely do light layers. I want to try the Sohos eventually, maybe a smaller set of them as I try it out though. That'd be cool. Alright, I'm just blending the tips with white just a little bit. Okay, and then lastly, we'll do our little chimney here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? We're going to do raw umber. Raw umber, and then we're going to use the turquoise blue. Okay. Then we're going to grab our white. For the Derwents, the Color Soft and the Inktense are my favorite. You know, I tried the Color Soft, but they were just so crumbly. I was not a huge fan, to be perfectly honest. I do like the Inktense. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Inktense. We can't forget the door. Okay. white. All right. Let's zoom on out. There we go. All right, that's 4 down, 4 to go. Oh my gosh. 4 in almost 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna be up for a little bit longer. The marker ones I think will go a little bit quicker though. Oh, I dropped some water on here. Thankfully it was on ones we're not currently coloring. Way to go me. It's okay, as long as I don't get it on these 4. All right, let's see. All right, so that was our Luminance. Okay, so next we have Black Widows. Move these on over here. Drop my headphones. Okay. Those are gonna roll away, aren't they? Stay put. All right, Black Widows. Can you show how you use the ink tents, Emily? I've done the ink tents before. I'm probably not going to add it to these ones just because it's going to take me a little bit longer. But there is a page where I compared the Derwent watercolor and the Derwent ink tents. We did a live stream of that. If you look for it, it's going to be the one that has the 2 unicorns comparing to each other. In fact, here, let me pull it up real quick. Let's see. Let's go channel videos. Let me see if I can find it real quick and I'll give you the link. Hang on. Because we did, like I said, a comparison between the Derwent ink tents and the Derwent watercolor. Let me pull it up 1 second because I know exactly what I'm looking for here. Scroll down through my live streams because I think we did it all in one stream too. It wasn't broken up. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. I know how to use a computer. There we go. All right. There we go. That is Derwent ink tents versus Derwent watercolor. They're okay. They're okay. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of watercolor pencils. Just if I have the option to use regular watercolors, I find that they dry a lot quicker and are not as forgiving as regular watercolors. Okay, so here are the Black Widows we are going to use. We have Zephyr Blue from the Black Widow set, number 59. We have Blue Horizon from the Scorpion set, number 17. We have Blue Heaven from the Scorpion set, number 51. We've got Green Grass from the Scorpion set, number 82. We've got Dark Chocolate from the Scorpion set, number 40. Then we've got Cobra from the Cobra set, Light Yellow, number 27. Then I feel like I'm calling out sports players. Then from the Black Widow set, we've got Spiderweb, number 16. And then we've got from the Black Widow set, Fang Green, number 9. And then from the Dark Skin Tone set, we have Mud, number 22. And lastly, we have got from the Black Widow set, coming in at a whopping number 13, Cicada. Okay, now I'm done. I'm telling you, it sounds like I'm some sportscaster here. Okay, I'm never gonna do that again. Just know, I apologize. I apologize for that. All right, let me grab my color chart here. I make myself laugh. It's cool. All right, let's see. So we are gonna start with the Fang Green. All right, number 9. Gosh, these just feel so different than Luminance do now. Wow, 123? Gosh, how much were they at the time? That seems like a lot. That's a lot, right? I'm trying to remember how much they were before. I think I got those as a Christmas gift also. Pretty much my whole family knows, like, because I do, because we have family that lives everywhere, I'll do an Amazon wish list if they want to send anything, you know, so they'll ask like, hey, is your list updated? But most of it is all just coloring supplies. I still can't use the mustard color without hearing anything mustard. I love inks, but use them on fabric instead of doing applique. Oh, that looks cool, Patches. I'm glad I can make you all laugh. Okay, we're gonna come over here, use that fan green as well. Yeah, I have my quirks, to be sure. And this is just the first layer too. We're gonna add more. Yeah, I was very ambitious thinking I was gonna get all 8 done in 2 hours. You are must-see TV. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and use, oh wait. I missed a tree, I missed a tree. Next time I'll just like move my mic real close to my mouth and actually sound like an announcer. Alright, and let's see. Green grass, number 82. Yeah, they're bringing in so many new colors with the Black Widows. I'm very excited to see what they have. Oh, I'm so glad, Sherry. I'm in good company then. I'm in good company. Okay. A little bit over here. And we're going to do more layers on this. We're just kind of laying down the basic. Okay, then we're going to grab Cicada. Yeah, 48. I know, I'm really curious to see like what the ranges of colors are. I need Ergosoft to come out with like 10 more colors. I would be happy with 10 more colors for the Staedtler Ergosoft. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and grab, let's see, I've got dark chocolate. Did I get? I think mud was the one I got for my contrasting. I thought about brown bug, but I didn't want to pop it to have it be too red. Okay, so this is mud number 22 from the dark skin tone set. The trick is too, because I picked out these colors beforehand, is remembering what my intention for each of the colors was. $123 is expensive. There's been 9 price changes in the last 30 days, with $88.48 on April 2nd being the cheapest. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that is pretty high. Like I said, though, I think things are going to start to get back to normal. At least I hope. As far as like these prices and everything, you know, within the next couple of months. Okay, now back to Fang Green, number 9 from the Black Widow set. I washed it with soap after the ink tents dried to make sure I got the inactivated ink out, but after that I didn't even have to heat set it with permanent. Really? Interesting. I would be really curious to see your process on that, Patches. You have a YouTube channel, don't you? It seems from your name that you would probably have a YouTube channel. And if you do, have you done that process on your YouTube? And also if you do, everybody should go over and check her out. Using that Cicada again. Okay. All right, now we're gonna grab dark chocolate. Hi, Amanda, welcome. Dark chocolate number 40 from the Scorpion set. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Katara. Okay, and Spiderweb from the Black Widow set number 16. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of our Fang Green here. Just a bit. And if I missed you coming in, I apologize. We are on image number 5. We'll zoom out just for a quick second, give a short update. So far we've done Prismacolor, Ergosoft, Artiza, Luminance. We're working on Black Widows now. Next will be Polychromos, Fineliners, and then the Arteza Everblend markers. Let's see. Yes, changed my name from Patty once I figured out Streamlabs. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Hi, Micah. Good evening. First color pencil I got, not a fan, but I also knew a lot less then. That's fair. Question for the group. If you have Prismacolor or Ergosoft, would you recommend getting Black Widows? I'm going to say yes, but only because I already have both and I enjoy all of them. Also, can you have too many pencils? No. I am a full enabler. I admit that. And if your spouses or partners say, why'd you get another pencils? You can say, Emily told me to. Just throwing that out there. I will take full blame. Full blame. All right, so Zephyr Blue, Black Widow, number 59. But yes, Black Widow are very different from Ergosofts and Prismacolors. Mika, okay, yeah, because I think Micah would be M-I-C-A-H, but I appreciate you correcting me because otherwise I don't know then, and then I feel silly. What's the difference? Gosh, the feel, the way they blend. I mean, Prismacolor, oh sorry, I'm also using Blue Horizon right now, SC17 from the Scorpion set. Prismacolor are way different than Ergosoft and Black Widow. I mean, if you had to choose, I would say Ergosoft are more similar to Black Widow than Prismacolor are. But it's a whole other kind of pencil. Not to mention, like, Ergosoft only has 36 colors, which is nice. I do enjoy that. But then you've got 96 coming from Black Widow. Has anyone tried the Zunicolor 160 set? I have not. Husband heard that, Emily? Good. Husband, it's my fault. If Patty buys any more pencils, it's my fault. Black Widows remind me of Artiza, Amazon Basics, or Micador pencils. I could see that. I could see that. Prismas are smushy. Black Widows are not. There you go. That's it. Okay, so Blue Heaven, Scorpion number 51. Yeah, Prismacolors are definitely a smushy pencil, to be sure. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our dark green here. Fang Green. Okay, a little bit on the roof. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and use Mud. I'm weird, but Prismas aren't my faves at all. Oh, they're not mine either, Loretta. Prismacolors were my first, like, real pencils that I got. But, yeah, honestly, I have found many more that I'm happy with. I'm using Mud now. Well, thanks, Pam. Yes, that is true. Also, Black Widow definitely has some colors that I hadn't used before. It definitely has that going for it, which is why I am so excited to see what they're coming out with. Okay, then we're going to use Spiderweb. grab my, what is this? This is light yellow from the Cobra set. Some yellow around here. Also in the window. Just a little bit. Okay. And then we're gonna grab our Fang Green again. No, I take it back, not Fang Green. We're gonna grab Mud. Let's see. Okay. And we're gonna grab Spiderweb. The names are really unique too. I always find the names fairly amusing. All right, then Zephyr Blue. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab Mud once more. Rank top 5 pencil sets, like rank my top 5 pencil sets. Oh gosh. Well, as much as I love Luminance, they go down on the list just because their cost. And because of their cost, I don't use them as often. So they're definitely down on the list. That's hard. I've started only using pencils that can be purchased open stock. I don't like how Prismas break all the time, factor and why I stuck to polys. Yes. That is a big issue, to be sure. All right, let's see. We're going to use Spiderweb here. There's a little bit of blue. Poly's Castle are Inktense, Prismas, and Supras. Interesting. I broke down and ordered the Ergosoft. I heard the Black Widow is coming out with a large set, so I'm waiting a bit for our order. That's probably a good idea. Let's see. Blue Heaven. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Okay, and light yellow. Just a little bit in the middle. Okay, that one was simple enough. Nice and easy little coloring, nothing too complicated. I could probably go dark around the trees, but we're gonna go ahead and move on so we can actually get these all done. Didn't you do a video ranking different each pencil brand? I did! Yes, it was an impromptu one. What were we coloring? Which one was it? I did, yeah, I ranked a bunch of them. Let's see, because I know I put it on the cover photo on the front of the video. I need to do my cover photos for a bunch of my videos. I'm terrible about that. Let's see. Not that one. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Ah, it was when I was coloring the Athena one. Okay, so I think about halfway through this one. Halfway through this one I'm about to link here. There we go. Yeah, about halfway through that video I ranked a bunch of them. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Polychromos. No, you're good, Shannon. You're good. I was having a hard time thinking on the spot. I know they have new colors, but I heard they're coming out with a large set like 120. I think I heard it in Color with Claire. Yes, yeah, the Black Widows are coming out with a bigger set. They are. Okay, we are on to Polychromos, and then our last two will be markers. We're going to be doing Fineliners and the Arteza Everblend art markers. But for now, we are going to do some Faber-Castell. Now, to clarify, I do not have the full set of Faber-Castell yet. They are on their way in the mail. So I am making do. Looks like I'm back watching Emily all day and night. That's okay. I'm okay with that. The colors I chose are based on the 24 set plus a couple extras that I have, okay? So for Faber-Castell Polychromos, we are going to be using light green number 171. We are going to be using purple violet number 136. We are going to be using light flesh 132. Black Widows are coming out with 40 ml colors. Yeah, they are. Then we're using pale geranium lake number 121. Then light yellow glaze number 104. Everybody's happy about the polys. Yay! White number 101. Earth green yellowish. Oh, that's so funny. I haven't read too many of these names. It's like, this one's kind of yellowish. This is sort of yellowish pencil. The sort of yellowish pencil, number 168. If you don't have polys, you need them. Yes, hopefully they'll be here about mid-May. Hooker's green, number 59. Does anybody else ever chuckle when they read Hooker's green? I do. Maybe it's just because I have immature, but whatever. Dark phthalo green, number 264. Dark flesh, number 130. We have sky blue, number 146. Magenta, number 133. I find that I've been using magenta quite a bit, actually. And ultramarine, number 120. So those are the colors we are using for this one. Next question is, how did I put these together? Okay, so, because I've kind of put these in my head how I wanted them to go. Pretty sure color combinations are going to be like this, this, and this. And then we'll have a blue one followed with this, and I think this and this. Is that how I did it? And then this. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was this, this, and this. And then this, and this, and this, and this. Alright, so let's start with, let's do blue in the middle. Yeah. I don't use them as often as they're pricey. Yeah, Polys, Prismas, Inktense, Holbeins, Pablos, and Lumis are all the sets I have now, but the ranking order changes like the weather. That's fair. Okay, alright. You know, and that's the thing, is I was just going to get some Faber-Castell's open stock to maybe increase it, but like, even Dick Blick was like sold out of all those, and it's like, oh, indefinite back order. I'm like, oh, that's great, okay. But then the set was supposed to be in the on the 6th, so I was just like, well, guess we're doing that. All right, so ultramarine number 120 is what we are using first. Heavier, and I use kind of the same technique with a lot of the pencils where I'll go heavier and then go lighter as I go in. Yeah, how are the Holbeins? I've heard of them, but I've never used them. I love the way polys smell. I don't know, they just smell like wood. Also, you just totally got me to smell my pencils. This is another good reason why I don't have a face cam. Don't have to think about my facial expressions or the fact that I'm sniffing my pencils, because, you know, it's a thing. Need a shirt like that that says it's an artist thing. Can't help it. Do we sniff our pencils? Occasionally, yeah. We're gonna use, I totally sniff my pencils. Polys and Prismas smell so good. All right, now sky blue number 146. Oh, it sounds like it's kitty snack time. They amazingly weren't just scratching at the door right at 10 p.m. While I'm doing this, for those that are curious, I kind of made the announcement at the beginning, but for those that were following kind of the kitten story, it has finally all been taken care of. The mama was caught, so we can go ahead and fix her and go on with the kittens, and the rest of the, so 3 of the kittens found homes, and the rest of the 3 kittens are all in a foster home. They're not in a shelter or anything, so they're going to get adopted out pretty quick, so we're pretty excited about that. All right, light flesh number 132. I'm going to go back over and add shadowing. Right now I'm just getting the basic thing done. Yeah, kittens turned out okay. Actually, we ended up catching the mama literally like 10 minutes before stream started. She went in and the trap went down. I was like, yay! All right, so now we're gonna use Purple Violet number 136. Going heavier on the edge and lighter as I go in. Okay. And then we're gonna grab, let's see. And if I'm missing anybody's messages, I apologize. I'm getting a little focused trying to get all these out here. All right, we're gonna use magenta now, which is number 133. But if there's something you really want me to see, go ahead and put it in all caps. I'll either know you're talking to me or you're just really excited about something. Okay. Followed by the light flesh. I actually snorted when Emily said that I actually got her to smell her pencil. Yeah, you definitely did. You definitely did. Okay. All right. What pressure am I using? So I'm going a little bit heavier at the base of the petal, and I'm going to be adding in some more colors too, so it's going to give it a little bit more of a 3D look. But I definitely press harder, and then I just go lighter. And after I have my initial heavy pressure here and I go lighter on my way out, I generally stay pretty light so that I can build up the layers. I think we've said in here before, it'd be nice if we had like a pressure plate we could put underneath the coloring, so you can know, oh, I'm doing pressure level 3 or 0.28 or whatever, whatever the scale would be. But it'd be nice if we had like a tangible number, So I want to get that kind of nice dark color at the tip. So I press down for about a line, and then I fade out as I go along. Because that's one of the key things in blending your colors as you move from one color to the other is light layers. Because if you had like a harsh line and then all of a sudden I tried to lay down another color next to this, it wouldn't blend as well. So I press down hard and then I lift it just a little bit and go lighter as I go out. If that makes sense. All right, so now we're gonna grab our dark flesh number 130. I really feel like they should rename some of these pencils. It's like when Crayola had the crayon that was called Skin Color, and it was the only peach colored one. It's like, it's not entirely accurate. It's 2020. Surely we can think of other names for our colors than, flesh. All right, now we're gonna grab light flesh. Speaking of. All right. Okay, so now I've got those main colors down. Now I'm going to go back to the blue one here. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of magenta. Okay, I'm going to go on the left side a little bit. A little bit here where there'd be a little bit of shadow from the flower. And this will be our last pencil one. After this, we're going to move on to Fineliners and the Arteza Everblends. And I chose different pictures based on, yeah, that is not dark flesh. No one is that orange without something being seriously wrong with them. I agree. The whole set is only $240 at the door, Amazon Japan. Oh, you're talking about different sets. Light layers are best when using polys. Lots of layering, different colors. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I always say it's better to use light layers if you're not sure, because it's a lot easier to fix light layers than it is if you lay down something heavy. Okay, now we're going to go back to the Ultramarine number 120. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the sky blue. Okay. Then I actually want to grab a little bit of the, I have the Hooker's Green number 159. Along. Yeah, right? I use this magenta all the time. I mean, my color combinations may change once I get the full set on hand, but I do really like using the magenta. Carrot is not a skin tone, I know, right? All right, we're going to use the Hooker's Green again. I wonder if there's somebody whose sole job it is to come up with pencil names. I think that'd be kind of a fun job. Of course, once you have a set, it's not like you're continually coming up with names of them, but still. The person's whose job it is initially, you know what I mean? Okay, now magenta. Make sure we use a little bit of that purple still. The purple violet 136. Okay, grab that magenta again. Just a little bit, not much. Okay, then we're going to grab our, let's see, no, it wasn't that one, it was this one, the light flesh here. Okay. There we go. Okay. And you know what? I am really, oop, moving it. There we go. Tanya, go for it. Treat yourself. I'm actually going to grab a brown. I should have grabbed a brown for, actually, which one do I want? We're going to grab this one and this one for the insides of the flowers. I forgot to grab that. Okay, so we're adding in that we're using walnut brown and sanguine, which is 188 and 177. Anyone else ogling jeggings and yoga pants and pop-up ads? My slouch on the couch attire is limited. No, I'm right there with you, Patty. I definitely was thinking, you know, I'm not going to be wearing real pants anytime soon. I should probably get some more yoga pants. The Black Widow skin tones did come out after our new, oh, made me rethink carrot. Oh my gosh, sure. I want them so bad, but I keep talking myself out of it because I have so many pencil sets. Or Tanya, or just thought, you don't have enough. You could always use more pencils. Also, I'm a horrible enabler, and I'm not sorry. I'm just kidding. I got all the pencils. Oh my goodness. have all these colors, 120 step, but never thought of putting together especially Hooker's Green to shade. Yeah, so it comes, I mentioned it earlier, but it comes right back to the color wheel. So you've got, you know, reds and greens. So, you know, I've got some red here, so I use the green to shade. You know, orange and blue, they're complementary. So it's basically you're using complementary colors to shade. So, I can't remember if you were here earlier, but if you weren't, you could type in ! color wheel, and you can get this for just like $5 on Amazon, and it's so handy. It's got all of these terms on here, so if you're struggling with colors, a color wheel is an extremely handy thing to have. Don't be sorry, be proud of being an enabler. We must unite. Enablers unite! It's awesome, I love it. We're all in very good company here. Your seductive voice came out. No, 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 that's my convincing, oh crap. I'm gonna leave it that one. Hey, look, pencils. I'm gonna color now. Hi, Tracy. And with that, welcome to our coloring family, Tracy. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, Lord. Thanks for that, Patty. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're gonna grab magenta now. I just bought 3 new jammy sets of 2 from Costco. 6 new pairs, 7 days in a week. Sounds good. Awesome, Shara. All right, so magenta. Magenta here. It was like those late night TV ad calls. There's so many girls taking your call. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I hope not, Patty. I hope not. Okay, let's see. We're going to use some pale geranium lake. Yep, that's what we're using. We're using pale geranium lake. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're gonna use the pink. We're getting silly, I know, right? I have one that's very handy, especially like theory summaries. Oh, for color wheel, yeah. Wait, not that. I meant to grab the pink. Pink, pink, pink. Okay, and then light flash. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our Hooker's Green again. A little bit. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Now let's see. Yeah, I got you the color wheel. Got them a little big for the COVID-19 spread, aka weight gain. Yeah, I've had to slow down on the cookies a little bit. I'm like, oh, hello, fancy new numbers that keep adding on to my previous number. Okay, I'm swatching my ink tints. There's a color named Hooker's Green. I know, right? Who thought that that was a good name for... Ooh, best idea ever, Fairy TARDIS house. Ooh, Patty, I like it. What hooked was evergreen? All right, walnut brown. Walnut brown. Yeah, some of these names, I think Polychromos could use a rework on some of their names. I don't know, maybe it's just me. All right, and then sanguine. Okay, then we're gonna grab the yellow. What is this? This is light yellow glaze. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab the Hooker's Green once again. And I'm kind of just doing light flicks down. When you have kind of a length of space like this that you're trying to fill rather than something with little circles, sometimes light flicks down help you to get that kind of fade at the bottom so you don't have real heavy lines. The new hit, oh gosh, right? Oh my gosh, Allison, I know, right? Oh my Lord. Then it's really an adult coloring channel. Emphasis on the adult part. Well, it's just like we were joking one time because the Black Widow, I kept saying, and now we're going to use some leather because there was a Black Widow named, it was called Leather. I think Hooker's Green is a really old paint name after a botanist. Oh, that would make sense. Emily, did you know that Hooker Green is an original color? I didn't know. Hooker's knee boots. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't know it was an original one. Well, it's a good green. I like it. Okay. Oink. William Hooker. Okay. All right. Well, then maybe I won't tease them. Like, what kind of racket you running here, Polychromo? All right. So there's that one. Now, let's see, we're going to use a little bit, just a little bit of the dark phthalo green. Not much. Okay, just a bit. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and use, what is this? Light green number 171. Okay. And then we're going to grab magenta. So phthalo, that right? I know, right? Up until I started getting the color community, I had no idea how to pronounce that. In fact, I think way back when I was like first in college, like 18 or whatever, I think I actually pronounced the P. Like, I'm like, phthalo green? Like, what is this? In my art classes with my tubes of paint, I'm like, why do they have phthalo green? Van Dyke brown? Oh, how funny. Well, Helene, let's start a word with 3 consonants. I know, right, Katara? All right, so we're using magenta now. Yeah, in my beginning of art school, it's like, oh yeah, phthalo green, that's what I'm using. Silly now, because of course I know, you know, the P is essentially silent, but still. Phthalo green sounds funnier. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use dark phthalo green. Okay. A little bit darker at the base, fade out as I go out. Need a little bit, about half of that white. Okay. A little bit there. Okay. And then we're going to grab earth green yellowish, or sort of yellowish pencil, number 68. And we're just going to fill in the rest of that lightly. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and grab Beach Chaforzendo? What is that, Patty? Phthalo's always confused me. I know, right there with you. The same one that created the silent E. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so now we're going to use the pale geranium lake. A little bit on the sides of this. Okay. All right. And there we have our Polychromos. Okay, here, let's see, is this in focus? Yeah, that's in focus. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have, oh, it's only 11 o'clock. We've done 6. It's okay. We are on to markers now. Sounds like Greek Kang, yeah. Oh, thanks, Samantha. All right. Ooh, I'll move those over there. So next on the list, we have Fineliners, and then we have the EverBlends. We got this. We got this. All right. So, loud, quiet, quickly get louder again. Ah, gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay. All right. So here we have the Fineliners. Looks like I got a tiny little drop of water right there. Oh well. They'll be all right. Okay, Fineliners are next. Now, if you have the older set of Fineliners, Phthalo is Greek abbreviated from phthalic. Ah, all right, all right. So if you have any of the older fine liners, they probably won't have the numbers on the bottom. In fact, grab an older fine liner if I've got access to it right here. Not those ones. Here we go. Okay. All right. So way back when I first got fine liners, they did not have numbers printed on them. They have like B+5, and that doesn't really mean anything. So I numbered them myself. However, okay, I just found Whole Beam Pastel 50 on Amazon, 170. Wow, because they're usually a lot more expensive than that, right? Oh, thanks, Crystal. My earth green yellowish is tiny. But these are all from the new 60 set of the Staedtler Fineliners, and the newer ones actually have the numbers printed on them. So let's see, I'm gonna find one that has a good printing because they're just sort of pressed into the plastic. They don't stand out too much. So I'm gonna see if I can get this in focus enough to where you can read. Okay. Can you see this? Probably can't read it. Maybe you can. Okay. See how it says 021 right there? That is where you're going to find the numbers. If your fine liners have numbers on them, that is where you're going to find it. Gosh, it is like impossible to read right here. But if you've got a magnifying glass, that's where it's going to be. It's imprinted on the bottom of the barrel, okay? And not the older ones don't necessarily have it printed on them, but the newer ones do. So those are the numbers I'm going based off of. And if you do not have any coloring charts for any of these that we've been using, I have blank coloring charts in the Facebook group. So for instance, okay, well, this is the Arteza one. Like here is the page that I have for the fine liners, okay? So you'll find charts like these in the Facebook group if you don't have any already. I've got a bunch of different files in there. I've, at least for most of my pencils and markers that I have, I've tried to make charts. This is the Black Widow one. It's also there. So, yeah, if you need charts for any of your markers or pencils or whatever, you can check out the Facebook group. There is a higher count fine liner. Yes, Crystal. I think I have the command for it is... Hang on. I want to say it's Staedtler 60, but I don't want to steer you wrong. Hang on. Yes, exclamation point Staedtler 60. Let's see, exclamation point Staedtler 60. Did I spell that right? Oh, I felt like I spelled that wrong. Spelled a million. No, that's right. Should be right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that is the link to the 60 count Staedtler Fineliners, and they're so worth it. Like you get a lot more like lighter colors with it too, which is nice. So there's a much different variation. So yeah, there's a 60 count Staedtler Triplus Fineliners, which are the ones we're using from. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the numbers from these. If you don't have yours aren't numbered, then just try and if you're following along, match as best you can. But here they are. Okay, so this one is number 21. This one is number 301. This one is number 62. Then we have number 68. We have number 32. Number 52. Number 1. Number 550. Number 30. Number 20. Number 13. And number 501. Those are all the numbers. Tanya, if it won't let you, then you could just go to Amazon and Google search the 60 count Staedtler Fineliners. They'll probably pop up there. Click on the link itself. Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so let's dive in here, all right? So fine liners are a water-based marker. They can be a little difficult to blend, so you just have to kind of be careful with how you use them. Now, I'm trying to remember it's tricky sometimes to click the right area. Yeah, especially if like chat's moving, it's hard to keep up with it. Okay, so let's see. This one is number 21. That's that light pink, and I think I paired this with, I want to say 68. like I said, I picked out, yeah, so these two are going to go together. I picked out these colors earlier, visualizing them, knowing what I would, you know, wanted to work together. But okay, this one is 62. I paired this with number 20, I believe. Yeah. No. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay, these two go to here. I'll zoom out so you can see what I'm pairing together. Okay, so these two go together, these two go together. Then this one is number 301, and I think I paired that with 32. Yep, paired that with 32. Okay, this one is number 30, and I paired that with, I want to say this one, 550. No, that's a green. Let's see. These are the greens. What did I pair this one with? Or maybe I intended it all to go together. So let's see. 30. It's pretty dark. Yeah, I must have intended these three. Okay, so I put these three together, and then these two yellows go together, and then we have these greens for our leaves. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good now. We're good. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do, these are going to be blue. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with number 30. Okay, and so here's what we're going to do. I'm not just going to fill in a whole space with it. I'm going to do little lines because you want to be able to kind of blend these in, but think of it more like you're not actually blending the inks together, more so it's like an optical illusion. Any advice on a larger set of bold line gel pens? I've bought all the small sets of Pentel and Jelly Roll. Bold lines? I don't know about bold lines. Like if we're talking gel pens, my go-to are the Sleechy metallic gel pens and the Arteza glitter gel pens. I'll use the Pentel Milky Pop for white lines. I also have the Artiza metallics, but that's really the extent on my gel pens because like I said, I just mostly use them for embellishments. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got our darker blue, okay? And we're just gonna do little lines, kind of like little flicks up, okay? Now I try not to spend too much time on the paper. Now I'm using a nice, 80-pound right now, but hi Carolyn. But anything thinner, keep in mind that the more you saturate the paper, the more likely it is that your paper could tear up or pill. So just, if you feel like your paper is starting to tear because it's oversaturated, at least give it a break and let the paper dry. So something to keep in mind when you're using markers. Okay, now we are using number 32. It's a slightly lighter blue. Also doing the lines here, okay? Okay. I just found 150 set of Prismas for 93. Where'd you find that at, Loretta? 301. And finish that off to the top. Now if you want, you can bring this down here, but keep in mind the more ink you saturate on here, the more likelihood you have of the paper tearing. So just keep that in mind when you are adding more and more layers, okay? All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do, which two? This is number 20, and this one is number 62. Yeah, we're gonna do this one here. Okay. So, sometimes a marker blender works well with these two. I haven't used it, so I can't say for sure, but I mean, it's worth trying out for sure. Do you have a particular marker blender brand in mind? then we're going to use number 21. Now, like I said, I'm using the 80, so mine might be able to withstand just a little bit more. Now, I want to give it just a tad more depth, so here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, let's see, which one is this? This is, that's 62. And this is, okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of number 68, just a tiny bit. Literally just a little bit along the line, okay? Then I'm gonna take back this darker pink. There's a brush end and a nub end. Oh, okay. Yeah, paper's holding up pretty well, Crystal. I can feel it starting to give just a tiny, tiny bit, but not much. And here's the thing too, is we're all looking up really close. But most of the time people aren't going to be looking up that close, so you know, if it looks better from far away, then that's okay. So like if we zoom out a little bit, see, and it doesn't have to be perfect, I mean, especially with markers. All right, we're going to use the darker blue here. I want to add a little bit on the side here. Okay. Mostly just, you gotta, you know, be forgiving with yourself with markers. They are not as easy to master, especially like water-based markers. They can be a bit of a learning curve. Let's see. What I miss? Oh, it's 12 here. I gotta hit the sack. All right, sounds good, Sherry. Have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. What time is it here? 11:13. We're doing okay. All right, there's a little bit there. Okay. All right, now let's move on to, let's see. Oh, crap, I mixed them up. Which ones? This was number 68 and 21, I believe, is what needed to be. No, not 21. Like this one. Number 62. 62. And this is 68. Sorry, I'm looking at my chart. I want to make sure that I'm putting the right ones together. Okay. So let's see. We're going to do this one up here, this one. Okay. There we go. Zoom back in just a bit here so you can see what we got going on. All right, now we're going to use number 1, this yellow. Okay. Followed by number 13. Grab this yellow again. I think there was a little bit of ink of something on that marker from a previous thing. It's all right though. We'll make it work. Okay, let's see. Now let's grab our greens. And in fact, yeah, we'll do the greens first. All right, so let's see. We've got, which one is this one? This is, make sure I do them in the right order, 52. Okay. And 55. Wait, 55. No, 550. I was like, holy crap, that's not right. Okay, and 501. Okay. So we're going to start with number 52. My sleep schedule's room for reality. I'm right there with you. Yeah. Okay, 550. Yeah, you are not alone in that, Patty. My sleep schedule is completely shot. Okay. Then number 501. We're going to use that mid green again, the number 550. Little sides here. Okay. There. Okay. And actually, I am going to grab one other color. I want to grab 51. Okay. Let's see. This one is number 53. Actually, we're going to use 53 too, and then number 51 also. Okay, so we're going to use number, let's see, 550? No, we're going to use 52. I don't want all the leaves to look exactly the same, you know? Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and use number 51. It's just a slightly different shade of green. It's kind of subtle. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to grab number 53. Which is a very kind of almost light yellowish green. I'm just going to fill that in there. Okay. And then let's just grab number 52 here. Okay, just a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. And then we'll grab this one again, number 53. Okay. And then we're going to grab this one here, which is number, oh gosh, I can't read these, 51. Okay. We're actually going to use a little bit of yellow here. The number 13. Okay. And then lastly, just this one right here by itself. Okay. All right, and then we have these little dots around here, so we're just gonna, my online friends stream mainly at night at odd hours. Yeah, this is my first day stream. Well, awesome. Probably because I'm in the US, because you're in Australia, right? All right, so let's do number 30. Okay, and we got these little dots here. Feel free to add a few of your own. Okay, and we'll get some more dots here. And if you're using gel pen too, this would be perfect for gel pen. Like absolutely perfect. We're going to use this lighter blue. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. Fineliner is done. All right, there we go. 7 down, 1 to go, chat. 1 to go. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I mean, it's 11:20, so it's taken us, you know, a little over 3 hours so far. All right, so colors that I chose for, let me turn to my right color chart for this. For the EverBlends, are as follows. Gotta get my color chart here so I can match them up. Okay, so we're going more greens and browns for this just because it's a bunch of leaves. So we have number 603 Porcelain Peach. We have number 617 Linen Gray. We have 621 Rusty Rose. We have 2557 Turquoise. We have 629 Caramel Brown. They do day, I get night because you're 12 hours ahead. Yes. We have 555 Forest Green. We have 5959 Pale Green. We have 546 Apple Green. We have 607 Marmalade Orange. We have 556 Cactus Green. We have 942 Olive Green. We've got 5948 Lime Green and 605 Beige. All right. So I want to make sure I get my combinations correct here. Let's see. This one is meant to be a green. So we are going to do 5948, 546, and probably 556. No, let's see. Okay, well, we're going to start with 5948. And then it'll be 556. Yeah, we'll just start with those two for now. Thanks, Allison. We're on our last one here. Last one. Okay, so let's make sure we're nice and in focus here. All right. So let's start with Lime Green 5948. Okay, and we're going to use there's two ends here. There's the chisel tip and there's the fine tip. And these are the Arteza Everblend art markers. Paper I'm using, like I mentioned, is the 80 pounds. So whenever you're using any kind of alcohol marker, just be aware of the paper that you are on. It will bleed through. You know, we're actually going to use 546, I think. 46, yes. Luminance, your favorite so far? Yeah, I think that, and I really like the way the Artiza one turned out. 15 hours ahead, wow. I didn't know you that far ahead. All right, okay, so 546 Apple Green. Has anyone seen the SkyTrain courtesy of a string of satellite gradually rising into orbit? I have not, Patty, but that sounds really interesting. Okay, I'm using the 5948 again, the lime green. Okay. You know what? I also want to grab, which I did not, a yellow. So give me 1 second. I need to get this container out here. We're gonna get, let's see, what do I want? 949, I think. Yeah, 949. Tuscan Sun. Do I want Tuscan Sun? Or Jasmine Yellow? Yeah, Jasmine Yellow, actually. Time zones do my head sometimes. I know, right? I'm right there with you. Especially when we have like a time change. It's like, what? No, this was already confusing. Okay, we're gonna use 945 Sapphire Yellow. Doing a little bit of a yellow kind of side highlight on this. Maybe a little bit over here as well. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. I'm getting a little cross-eyed here. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab, let's see, I think this is 617, yes, 617, 621, and what else did I put out to go with 621? 629, I think, are the three that I chose. I like to do tip to tip on my markers to get a gradient. So much fun. Oh, I haven't actually tried that. Time changes need to die. Yes, Kataro, I am right there with you on that one. Ooh, dropping pens. All right, so we are using 617 Linen Gray. But that's kind of the theory behind the chameleon pens, isn't it? Like the tip-to-tip thing, and then the gradient is slowly changes. Time changes would be okay if all time changes at the time changed at the same time. Yes, right? Seeing what colors I can combine. Oh yeah, that sounds like fun. All right, we're gonna grab 629 Caramel Brown. Okay, come right up here. A little bit there, kind of like the other one. Okay. And we're gonna use 621 Rusty Rose. Then we're going to grab our Linen Gray again, the 617. I'll flip it over in a second. You can see what I mean by the fact that it bleeds through. I mean, like I said, this is an 80-pound paper and it'll still bleed through. See? So, just to give you an idea. Looking forward to trying tween markers, fine liners, one in brush and the end blendable. Seem perfect for my art. Yeah, these, I can't remember. Did I mention already? I did a review of those ones, so I've got these ones here. Anyway, here they are. So yeah, fine liner on one end and then kind of brush tip on the other end. Let's go ahead and grab, let's see, what is this? This is turquoise. I grabbed turquoise, 2557. We'll grab 5959. Yeah, we'll do these two. Okay, so we're gonna use 5959. Okay, then we're gonna do the turquoise 2557. Okay. Then we're gonna grab our 5959 again. We can also grab our sapphire yellow. Just kind of dab the top of this a little bit. Not much. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do, let's see, what other browns did I bring in? I've got Porcelain Peach 603. Yeah, 603 would be good. I've got Beige 605. Yes, that'd be good. And then 607. Yes, 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 and yes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use Porcelain Peach number 603. Okay, then we're gonna use Beige. Actually, take it back. We're gonna use, which one was darker? Marmalade Orange. A little bit here. Okay. Then we'll use Porcelain Peach. Nope. Sorry. I think my numbers are getting mixed up here. Okay, Beige now. Order in my head, but it's getting a little jumbled. Okay. Now we use Porcelain Peach. There we go. Nice little brown leaf. I want to do a brown leaf on this side too to balance it out though. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab Linen Gray again, 617. We are going to grab this Marmalade Orange again. Water-based seems to be my thing. Have small Neo 2 set and Sakura Koi field set. Nice. So yeah, you'll love the twee markers then. Those will be right up your alley. We're using Marmalade Orange right now. Just a tiny bit. Okay, now we're going to go back to that Linen Gray. Let's throw in a little bit of that Rusty Rose. Make that a little bit darker at the base. When they're so small, it's hard to blend a ton, you know? Okay, now let's go ahead and use our Pale Green 5959. And then we're going to use our Olive Green. Okay. Followed again by the 5959. Okay. Let's zoom out. What do we think? I feel weird not having this one done. Oh. Oh. Just stretching. Oh, goodness. Let's see, I don't even know. I was thinking if I had my twee markers color chart here, but I don't have those colors memorized enough to do it without the chart. Let's see, what is this? Well, here we go. Here are the twee marker colors. Next question is, should I just power through and do one more? I don't know. I don't know. I should probably go to sleep at some point. Oh no, sleep overrated? Sleep might be overrated. I don't know. We did good. We might just end on a good note. I might have to finish that at another point. Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. 11:30. I'm getting a little sleepy, Samantha. I'm not gonna lie. It's 11:36 technically. Technically. I should probably stop while I'm ahead. We planned 8. We did 8. I planned to do it in 2 hours. I did not. But we got it done in 3 hours. That's not too bad. It's really not too bad. I got all these things watching DD Color and I want to use them properly. I know, right? I get that. But yeah, there you go. That Prismacolor is getting a little washed out from the light, so I'll tilt it up a little bit. But there. What do we think? Does coloring on stream seem more like a task than coloring by yourself? I'm sure way different. Oh, for sure, Samantha, because when I'm coloring by myself, I mean, I watch TV, I'll stop, I'll go up get a snack. I mean, I'm still productive, but there's definitely a different thing because while I'm coloring, while I'm streaming, I'm still thinking about multiple different things like, okay, color I'm going to use next. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm keeping an eye on chat, making sure, you know, there's a few other things that I have to make sure are running correctly when I stream. I enjoy coloring on stream, I do, but probably on my own, it might be a little bit more relaxing because I'm not thinking about so many different things. Beauty in 3 hours sounds like me in makeup. Patty. Thanks everyone. Yeah, I do like how the Lumi one turned out. Polly's wasn't bad. This wasn't as vibrant as I would have liked, but those were all pretty nice. Yeah. Not too shabby. Perhaps I'll finish the rest of them on my own, but yeah. All right. Well, I need a snack, and I have a lot of markers and pencils to clean up. I'll be honest, I don't know that I want to list all of these in the description below because that's a lot of markers and pencils to list. I feel like I did a pretty decent job. I don't know. I probably should. That way people can collect stuff beforehand. Good streamer. I don't know. I'm so behind. Like, I am so behind on listing pencils. Like, no joke. Look at this. I have got sticky notes from all kinds of, because I write them down after stream. And then I get busy with the kids, and I get busy with something else, and I never put them down there. So I have them written. I have them all set aside. I just need to put them on the videos. I'm just terrible with keeping up with that. So I apologize to anybody who's like, what, WTF? Why doesn't she ever put the pencil in? So I'm sorry. I'm very busy, and I try to. Looks great. Thanks, Allison. All right, everyone. It is late. I'm going to head out. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. This was great. This was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. Don't forget, coming up this weekend, we have Mermaid. All right, so Friday, we will be coloring my mermaid image, which is in my Etsy shop. It is on sale right now. You can type !Etsy in chat if you would like to check that out. Yeah, other than that, everyone have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I will see you all Friday, okay? 8:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Essentially the same time I was on tonight. And yeah, I'll see you when I see ya. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll chat with you later. Bye.